And the player introductions are wrapped up. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. So let's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center position. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. The Celtics.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the game. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, the big expectations for the Celtics going into last season never translated to the success many thought they would have. The vast majority of experts predicted that the Celtics would be in the NBA Finals. They were unequivocally, I think, the most disappointing team in the league. They just couldn't put the pieces together.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And Doris, the depth of talent for the Celtics. In the end, it was their undoing.
100% right, Kevin. Too many players were unhappy about their roles. Too many guys felt like they could be doing more and could never adjust. As a group, trying to stay upbeat and connected with that amount of talent proved something the Celtics were incapable of doing. It draws more attention to the Warriors' sustained success. Their ability to make all that talent work was impressive.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Tatum's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Outside, Davis. It's rebounded by Tice.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Walker the pass to Brown. Hayward with the ball. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. James finds Bradley. Loads it up for Davis. And it's... Davis with the jam.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Walker. Hayward up top. Outside, Walker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Tatum passes to Tice. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guy.
Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. McGee with the block. But they get it there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hayward against James. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
It's stolen by Davis. And James throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Brown. They could use a bucket. Tice, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Brown, and Davis sends it back. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity, and it's denied.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Brown, the pass to Tice. Great D that time from Green.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Davis with the bucket.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Bradley. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Tice. Another miss. And they've really hit a rough patch here. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Bradley against Walker. And the turnover again by Boston. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Brown kicks to Tatum. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Releases from the wing and drills it. Yes. Lakers leading by 11. Bradley with the ball to the inside. Here's Davis. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's Tice. Guarded closely. Tatum drives in.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
And here is LeBron. He's got 10. Outside Brent. Inside McGee. And he makes that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Walker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a 9-point lead. From 13. And Boston with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Tatum kicks to Smart. Walker the pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 7.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Celtics, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Celtics passing it around. Brown outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
To the paint. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Rondo.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets.
Celtics trail by 8. Now Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kanter finds Smart from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here are the Lakers. Rondo passes to Davis. Back to Rondo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, you know, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question.
Caldwell Pope against Smart. The drive by Rondo. Another shot. Oh, that's blocked.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
And so Howard nails both of them.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Williams' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 8. 13 feet away. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game hit for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brown against Kuzma. Baseline J on the way, and he comes up with the deuce. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma, that can hurt you.
That one drops for him.
Assist from Brad.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rondo looking around. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Howard. And Boston with the rebound.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Markieff Morris, also Howard out there. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hayward, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
To me, Kevin, Gordon Hayward has come so far in his physical and mental toughness, and he refuses to be denied by physical defense. I love that.
Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attracted to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky foot. Nice.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him.
He's got 6 points.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Here's Smart following the basket by Markieff Morris. And that one is good. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Down low, shot from 12. Smart kicks to Walker. In the corner, it's Hayward. Back to Walker. Here's the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. He's got 9.
Well, in that instance, you'd think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. This one for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Here's James. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Celtics also with a sub. Tice is checked in. Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum finds Tice. In the corner, it's Hayward. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's skill, Kevin, because you've got to stay locked in on the basket and not allow the physicality or the close defense to affect your game. Really great stuff from Hayward.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, and then for Boston. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Bradley. Still looking. Oh, the power on that.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Hits it from 3-point range. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. Williams finds Tice. Here's Brown, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Back to Tice. Celtics passing it around. Williams passes to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bradley drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you got to love Avery Bradley turning on the Jets, mixing gears exceptionally on his way to the rim.
Tice, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Outside, Davis, 17-foot shot on the way. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Now, here's Tice. 5 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing. Puts up a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
James outside. Lets a floater go. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9. Celtics trail by 7. Tice kicks to Tatum. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Celtics shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside.
Just another way he's going to put it to you.
The kick out to Brown for the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. LA has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And James throws it down.
It almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 29 points. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
They get it again. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 29 points, 4 assists, and that's a wrap.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Walker's shot is off. Lakers leading by 11. 18 feet out. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bradley's got his second bucket. Bradley against Walker. Shoots over Bradley. Shot's good by Walker.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Davis, the pass to Bradley. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, Kev, Avery Bradley seeing the floor so well. This guy has improved in every phase of the game.
Walker finds Tice to the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Walker.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown trying to free himself up.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bradley with the bounce pass. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 11. Left side, Tatum. Outside, Walker. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Bradley kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They double-team Walker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
He feeds it to Howard. The shot's good. Howard's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Williams dishes to Walker. Three-pointer, Hayward. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. It's Davis on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Williams outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Howard at the elbow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Howard's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Hayward kicks to Smart. Tice passes to Smart. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Kemba Walker for 3. Walker's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Celtics. Timeout called the Lakers. Well, one of the bigger names in free agency this past summer was Kemba Walker. A lot of teams, Greg, looking at him.
Rightfully so, Kevin. With Kemba, a point guard who is in his prime, he's an impact player who can hit big shots and is one of the more underrated stars in our league.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent.
2 at the line so far.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And both free throws good for James.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Rondo against Walker. Rondo passes to Howard. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. Hayward finds Walker. Over Rondo. Walker's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Morris passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
How about the big?
Meron kayo dyan? Meron? Malin? Munuksan yun eh, makikihinga ako. Makikihinga lang ako eh. Malin? Bakit?